Marty and I, yeah, we got Steven Tyler's job on Idol. You want to tell them that story more, Marty?
Yeah,
Morty.
It's funny.
Morty. Want to tell them?
It's funny, I wrote with Steven, I picked him up from, I think it was rehab. Seriously. Anyway. Okay. And I wrote with him this one day, and then we kind of had some ideas, and we were trying to write something for a movie. So I went back the next day to get him to kind of pick up where we left off, and I just said, hey man, you want to let's bring in another writer. Let's bring in this girl I've been working with quite a bit, you know, writing stuff, and he's like, whoa. Oh, and I said, man, let me just call her and see if she's around. So I called her, and she goes, yeah, cool, are you kidding? Steven Tyler?
Steven Tyler wants to write? Yeah, whatever.
So anyway,
everything gets canceled.
I hang out with Kara, and she's waiting there for us to come over.
Waiting there, I'm putting makeup on.
I'm like, yeah, man, she's the judge on Idol. And before this, he's like, man, I can't believe it. 40 years in this band, and I can't buy this house in Maui. 40 years. I can't afford it. I'm like, man, I got it.
Well, look who got a house now.
Simon is quitting this job on Idol. He's the judge. He's going to turn on $100 million. What's Idol? That was it. What's Idol? I go, Idol's what's going to buy that friggin' house in Maui. Anyways, we got to Kara's house. I brought it up to Kara. I go, man, don't you think Steven would be a great judge on Idol? Wouldn't that be cool to have an American Idol actually be a judge on the show? And she's like, are you kidding? That'd be amazing. Well, long story short, she starts making phone calls. Steven gets a job and replaces her. Yeah. That sucks. Nah, I don't know if it went quite like that, but it actually, the phone calls led to...
Yeah. Well, I'll finish it. I didn't have much to feed this poor Steven who came out of rehab, and yeah, he was hungry, obviously. And so I had some pizza, I think, in the freezer, and I warmed it up nice for him. You know, I'm a good Italian girl like that. And then I think I saved a piece, actually. You know, I did. It was very Greg Brady of me, you know, like the kiss. But I was just so in awe that Steven Tyler was in my house, and I had this shitty Yamaha, sorry Yamaha, keyboard, and he started playing on it, and he started, Dream on, you know, and I was like, holy God, best day ever. And it was so interesting because, you know, that's like a very operatic kind of song. It goes all over the octaves, and, you know, you hear him talk about it, it's like, well, my dad was a classic pianist, you know, he played classical, so that was kind of his influence. But that was one of my favorite days, and I remember in my heart feeling like this is the person who needs to inspire this young crop of new artists coming up. And so, you know, changed Idol history. Yeah, and it almost pissed off a lot of Americans, I think, at certain points. But anyway, so this next song, you don't know this, we're going to sing Pieces of Me. Okay. People think that I was really on Idol first, but I really wasn't on Idol first. I had a debut way before that. And I don't know if you remember Ashlee Simpson. Anyone out there? I'm really dating myself. Well, I worked on Ashlee's first record. And I got this call that she was doing this show and that our song was going to be on it and the way we wrote it was going to be on it and I was going to be on TV. And this was very exciting. I could call all my cousins up, all the ones that were like, why isn't she married? What is she doing? She's in the music business. And I could shut them all up because I was going to be on TV. Like, that's hot. Way hotter than Humphrey Babies out. Not true. But anyway, so I was like, oh, I'm going to be on. It's going to be awesome. I get them all around the TV. Everyone's waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting. And there's my knee. Yes, that's what everyone saw, my knee. But anyway, we wrote a good song out of it, and it's called Pieces of Me. It's fine. We'll just bring it. On a Monday. On a Monday, I am waiting. On Tuesday, I'm fading. And by Wednesday, I can't sleep. The phone rings, I hear you. The darkness is a clear view, 'cause you've come to break rescue me. For you I fall so fast, I can hardly catch my breath. I hope it lasts. Oh, feels like I can finally rest my head on something real, and I like the way that feels. Oh, it's as if you know me better than I ever knew myself, and I love how you can tell all the pieces, the pieces of me. Moody, messy, I get restless and it's senseless how you never seem to care. When I'm angry, it's your mission, and you won't stop to listen, and you won't stop till I'm there. Oh, with you I fall so fast, I can hardly catch my breath. I hope this lasts. Oh, it feels like I can finally rest my head on something real, and I like the way that feels. Oh, it's as if you know me better than I ever knew myself, and I love how you can tell all the pieces, the pieces of me. How do you know everything I'm about to say? Am I that obvious, or is it written on my face? I hope it never goes away. On a Monday, I am waiting by 2